What if I told you the biggest thing holding you back from getting wealthy isn't your job, isn't your budget, isn't even your spending habits? What if it's your own brain? It turns out that ultra rich aren't just playing a different financial game, they're using a completely different mental playbook. This isn't about pinching pennies. This is about rewiring your mind for wealth. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 powerful brain hacks, all rooted in real neuroscience that wealthy people use to get ahead, and more importantly, how you can start using them today. And how do you know this works? My name is Tilan Georgiev, and throughout my coaching programs, I've guided hundreds of people to turn financial awareness into their secret edge, so they can fast track their careers, elevate their lifestyle, and take control of every dollar they spend. The first hack is something I call flipping the neuroplasticity switch. Most people walk around with what psychologists call a fixed mindset. We tell ourselves things like, I'm just bad with money. That story becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So every mistake with money, it doesn't feel like a lesson. It feels like a proof that we are just not cut out for it. But wealthy, they operate differently. They understand neuroplasticity, the proven science that your brain can adapt, rewire, and grow throughout your entire life. They don't see themselves as bad with money. They see themselves as learning about money. Every setback becomes feedback, and every mistake becomes data. They invest in financial literacy because they know a smarter brain compounds just like a smarter money does. And brain hack number 2 is something that I call future self focus. Look around. We live in a society built for instant gratification. The new phone, the next vacation, the trendiest outfit, and it creates a trap: work, spend, repeat. Until one day you wonder where all your money went. But wealthy people, they delay gratification. They are not cheapskates, they are strategic. They ask themselves, will this purchase move me closer to my goals? Or is this just a moment of emotional spending? They know freedom comes from making today's decisions for their future self, not their current craving. And that's how they build real wealth. Not just wealth that looks good on Instagram. We are talking about wealth that lasts generations. If these ideas are clicking for you, do me a favor and hit that like button because the next 3 hacks are where it gets really powerful. The next hack is something I call the value creation engine. Most people obsess over getting money. Where can I get a rise? Who's hiring at a higher salary? And while there's nothing wrong with that, it keeps you stuck trading time for money. And there's a ceiling on that. But the wealthy, they flip the script. They don't chase money. They chase problems. They ask, what problem can I solve? What service can I offer that people genuinely need? They know that money is just a reflection of value. The more people you serve, the more problems you solve, the more value you create, the more income you can earn without limits. And now it gets really tough. The next hack is something we will install. We will install the abundance frame. Most people are raised with a scarcity mindset. Even my friends back then. We're told that if someone else wins, we lose. If someone else gets rich, there's less left for us. That belief breeds jealousy, fear, and hesitation. It makes you defensive with money, afraid to invest, and afraid to take a risk. The rich think differently. They believe in abundance, that there's opportunities everywhere, that someone else's win doesn't hurt them, it actually inspires them. That belief opens doors. They collaborate, they build networks, they create partnerships, they multiply their wealth through connections because they're not afraid that someone else will take their share. And the final brain hack is the most powerful one: the pilot mindset. Most people live with what they call the passenger mentality. They blame the economy, the government, their upbringing, and sure, Circumstances are real, but blaming them gives your power away. The wealthy take radical ownership. They are the pilot of their plane. They believe it's my job to steer, it's my job to correct course. They don't ask, why is this happening to me? They ask, what can I do about it? And when you adopt this mindset, you start acting like a leader. You make better decisions and you stop waiting for permission to win. So let's recap. You flipped your neuroplasticity switch, you locked in your future self, you built a value creation engine, you shifted into the abundance frame, and you took control with a pilot mindset. That's the real mental playbook of the rich. Wealth is an inside game long before it's an outside one. Now, if this helped you, there's a link in the description below that explains exactly how I can help you take this to the next level. I'm not going to sell you anything, just check it out in your own time if you feel this matters to you. Thanks for watching, stay sharp and stay free.